Hi everyone, it's C4 the Geek with an update to the ice cream tub feeder. Why is this necessary? Well, it's because the laundry powder scoops used in the previous design are now pretty small, and so an alternative is required. To that end, I present you with version 2.0, ice cream tub feeder with single-serve yogurt tub. This is a minor upgrade to the Brooder feeder, this time using the same 2-liter plastic ice cream tub, but with a kid-sized yogurt tub. The principles are the same, so the remaining equipment list is about the same as well. You'll need one washed ice cream tub with lid, small yogurt tub, stiff straw, 3 zip ties, 2 long ones, 1 short one, a marker/Sharpie pen, and 1 craft knife of your choice. The ruler isn't really necessary, but there for scale in case you're wondering. If the top or mouth of the yogurt tub isn't square, then I recommend aligning the longer edges vertically, as this should allow the chicken's head to fit more comfortably. You'll want to place the top of the tub against the flattest and longer/largest face of the tub to allow for the food to get as close to the opening as possible. Work out where the bottom of the ice cream tub is in relation to the outside face of the tub, as this is where you'll do most of your planning markings. The flat edges of the yogurt tub can be retained to give the inner tub more rigidity. Start marking where the cut on the yogurt tub will be made and then cut accordingly. With the yogurt tub cut out, place it against the outside of the ice cream tub, but do not cut along this line. Check the alignment of the tub edges against what you've already marked, and now mark along the inside of the yogurt tub. If you have larger hands like mine, you may have to freehand mark the inner mouth of the yogurt tub. I clearly indicate to myself the parts that need to be cut out, that is, the inner diameter, and you may want to do that too. Once you are satisfied that the lines are clear and aligned, cut out the hole as previously marked carefully. Please do it in a way that's safe for you. Once cut, check that the yogurt tub aligns from the inside of the yogurt tub and no large holes are present along the vertical edges where feed may fall out. The next step is to attach the yogurt tub to the ice cream tub securely using the smaller zip tie. Taking the yogurt tub, cut a slit along the inside where the lip edge meets the inside of the tub, large enough to push the small zip tie through. You can test thread the small zip to make sure it fits, but do not complete the loop. Take the ice cream tub now and cut a similar slit at the top of the outline of the yogurt tub towards the middle. With the zip tie already threaded through the yogurt tub as shown, thread it now through the ice cream container slit, whilst ensuring that the yogurt tub is positioned the right way. Once you're satisfied that the two are positioned correctly to each other, complete the zip tie loop and pull to tighten. You should be able to wiggle the yogurt tub slightly to get to cover the side edges evenly. Cut the excess zip tie length in a way that's safe for you. The next part is to create the handle or hanging loop. Cut out the length required to fit inside the ice cream tub as shown. Mark out the place to cut the slits, where the longer cable ties will fit through along the larger face of the ice cream tub, just below the tub's reinforcing seams, towards the middle. Repeat the process on the other side of the tub. Cut the slits on both sides of the tub. Check again the markings of the straw and cut a few millimeters inside what you have marked to allow for the thickness of the ice cream tub. You can then cut both ends slightly so that they both taper, but this isn't critical. Now withdraw the zip tie from the tub if it's still threaded, with at least one end of the straw against one of the slits on the inside of the ice cream tub. thread the zip tie from the outside of the ice cream tub through the slit and the straw, and then continue to thread it through until it is long enough to be threaded through the slit on the other side of the tub. Thread the same zip tie again through the slit on the other side of the tub. If your zip tie is not long enough to be looped comfortably, extend it with another of the same kind of zip tie and complete the loop so that it becomes the handle. Place the tub's lid to ensure it is effectively a container in reasonable shape. Remove any burrs from the cuts and clean off any extraneous markings if you wish, and then you should be done. All that's left now is to fill it with feed and hang it up somewhere where your chooks can reach. I hope you found this video to be useful. If it has, please give it a thumbs up as it helps others find it more easily. If you do enjoy these kinds of videos, then please subscribe to the channel, as doing so will let you know when the next one is available. If you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to note them down in the comment section. I'll do my best to get back to you. Until the next video, take care and bye bye.